Oh, that's a horrible turn one. Oh, turn one's sketchy. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Try and survive turn one. Right, we're good. Someone's probably not going to survive turn one. Oh, this is narrow. This is narrow and twisty. We get a little bit of a bop forward. That's okay. This is a fun-looking corner. Whoa. Yeah, okay, this is cool. This is cool. Around there, actually, you know, sensible-looking racetrack so far. It might be wide enough for some proper racing, some proper overtaking, and the likes. This is cool. This is cool. I don't know where we're going. That's narrow as anything. Someone's going to have a really big crash there. Thankfully, though, we have got to the point where we're all spread out. So if there is a crash, you're going to be mostly okay. Oh, Ewan thought about going alongside. Couldn't quite do it. There's interesting. I like the use of like little bits of track to make curbing on these. That's clever. Very time consuming to do that on Xbox. Much easier when you're doing like track creation and map creation on PC. It's much easier to spawn stuff in. I like the grandstands as well. They're cool. They're very cool actually. Right, we still hold on to the lead, although this is where the slipstream, these longer straights are where the slipstream and catch-up will, I guess, work against us as much as any. In towards, got a big run, got a very, very big run there, tried to get out of the back of Ewan's car. Here comes everybody down the straight, they're three wide, someone's having a bad day. No, Ewan backed out of that, probably for the best. Oh, I'm up over the curb, Danger Man with a massive run on the outside will get up to second, probably. I think Stinty a little bit too far gone. He and Brazen almost get together. Right, we head on to the back of the course. Come on, let's get a slipstream. Not really working. not really getting the slipstream I wanted down there. I'm stuck on the outside here. Oh, little bit of argy-bargy. Ewan's going to come back as we head three right. Now this is helping Stinty at the moment out in front. The more we fight back here, the better off Stinty is going to be running away as we weave our way into this section. Can't quite get the door closed fully. Brazen will duck underneath. Ninetales and I think Turbo are coming to join us. This is going to get very, very busy very, very quickly, I fear. Stick to the outside here. We might finally get underneath somebody. No, can't do it. Yeah, this really helps Stinty the more we fight here, because we're not, slipstreaming one another. We're not working together, that's a bad place to have an issue. We're going to get a Ninetales up the inside. We gain a position, we lose a position. Ewan and whoever he's with up there might be able to scape away a little bit to try and chase down Stinty. There we've got a little bit of a straight. I'd say you try and use slipstream, but you kind of you're on the power and the car just goes light over the top there. As you are climbing over that crest, there is not much in the way of wheels touching the ground. Danger Man's in a tree. As you do. Most good racetracks have one corner that is interrupted by a tree. Fly through the chicane if we're brave. Someone further back got into trouble there. This is a good track. I like this one. I like that it's wide enough for some proper overtaking while still being pretty technical in places. We're going to fall back into line. I can't quite do it. I was trying to sneak up the inside without spinning anybody. Didn't work through all of that. Come on, Sprunky Buffalo. Oh. Don't know whether we tagged the gold car in that or not. If it was the lightest of tags. I was going to get Slipstream annihilated immediately. That's not what we wanted. Spin for one of the red cars as we go through that mess as someone's waiting up for somebody back there. Now we've got the slipstream pull, hopefully, on the leader. We've certainly got the slipstream to pull us up to the back of the leader. Whether we're going to get past or not, I don't know. Me and you would have kind of fought each other all that much. Here we go. That's the pull that we wanted towards the next corner. Ewan's going to have a crack at the inside. We'll give space through all of that. Oh, that was so close. Everyone was on different lines. We get a little bit nudged. I'm going to be stuck. Oh, that's scary. That's such a fast corner. There's no real overtaking spot there because you are flat out in these cars. Right, we've got the lead now. We've got a little bit of a gap back. I'm trying to defend that inside line. Although defending at this particular moment in time is difficult, although... we're going to get slipstream past here. Oh, no, we're not, because they've fought each other a little bit too much. That works for me. Yeah, like defending with a final couple of corners to go is worth it. Definitely worth it, of course. Sometimes you can slow yourself down so much defending when they're just going to slipstream past you anyway. Oh, thanks GTA physics again. The bloody cars getting connected thing. We did it to Ninetales earlier, is now done to us, where it's that tiniest of nudges and game physics say, nope, you're going to a wall now. Thankfully, we've got away with it there. We have got away with it there. Now, into the little stadium, sort of stadium complex. These sort of circle things are interesting, like corner markers. We can kind of run over them if you end up in a wrong position, but you've got to be a bit... I'm still worried you're going to hit one and just insta-spin. I am a little bit concerned we're going to hit one and insta-spin, but there we go. Oh, that chicane. I'm a big fan of fast chicanes. That's why I love the New York circuit from the old Forza games. Doesn't stop them from being scary. You know, doesn't stop them from being scary. Fast chicanes can very easily kill a car. You can kill a race if you get things a little bit wrong into one. We have lost the lead. That's okay. There's still plenty of lap left to go. It's going to have a sneaky dive up the inside there. Didn't work. Ended up fighting a signpost and losing a position. Never mind. We will be in position for a big slipstream pull. We've got Ninetales coming as well to join in the shenanigans. This is going to be either very, very, very brave or very naive, and it was the naive option. Damn it. Thought I could get away with it. I couldn't. I wanted to try something. Just didn't quite work out in the end. No, it's not going to work. Me and Ewan might be able to work together a little bit to catch up, but I think it'll be too little too late. Ooh, lamppost almost screwed one of the red cars over. I thought I could get away with round the outside. I just ran out of grip in the Buffalo. Now, if me and Ewan can get organised and don't bump a wall, there might be opportunities for a big slipstream pull here. But that's a risky place. We were around the outside. We were past Ewan. We couldn't quite go around the outside of Turbo. Not sure who's leading, but they've got a little bit of a gap back to the rest of us, which is probably going to come in very, very handy. I thought about sneaking up the inside there. A little too far back to do anything. Nareth's doing a big old burnout on the inside. This might be the best spot for a fourth. If we're going to get fourth, this might be the best spot. Problem is, everyone's all so close together. Oh, I'm really sorry I turned into you. Gonna lose a place. Oh, it's been a terrible, terrible final lap for me. I've done silly driving mistakes. I just pinned the car on the inside. I didn't want to do that. And made our own goof trying to make it 3 wide where we really probably shouldn't have been. I had to go for it. I thought I could maybe make that one stick. Couldn't. Brazen beats Ewan. That's a great track. Terrible driving by me. I will hold my hands up on that final lap. Up until the final lap was a good race. Yeah, very, very fun track. Very fun track to drive around. If you get things wrong, quite punishing. Am I in the car I selected this time? Or has the game crashed? I'm not sure. It's loading. Hey, I'm in the car I selected! Woo! Happy days! Happy days indeed. We have got the intended car. Right. Here we go for some racing. Let's us run away off of the pole position. We have got Ninetales behind us and Brazen behind them. This is going to be an interesting battle. In yellow, the Tyrus looks quite a lot like a Celine. I know they are, the things are a mix of cars, so it's probably McLaren, Celine, GT1 cars, I guess. Ooh, you can go. Was the Celine? The S7R, was that ever a GT1 car? Not actually sure. We had to go on the brakes through that chicane because we got a little bit squished. Yeah, was it Celine or was it a different GT? I don't remember the GT. The categories are confusing around about that sort of time. So there we go. Oh, right. I've not driven a supercar in this game for a very, very long time, so I'm probably going to be I'm not driven like these cars in this game for ages. Again, we tend to race the slower, much like in Forza games. I get more fun out of racing the slower cars rather than these style vehicles. We tend to get closer racing as well, as we have seen many times before. That's very pink. Go on then, Stinty. We'll let you through. I'm not going to try and make it work around the outside there like I did in the first race, and things went very badly wrong. Right. Oh, I don't want to be... That slipstream's caught us at a really bad point there. I didn't really want to go anywhere. into that chicane. We might be able to go around the outside. It's getting very, very busy down here. Oh, it's not going to fit. Ninetales hit a wall on the inside. It's going to get crowded. Let's say, one of the difficulties ever with driving these sorts of cars is swapping sides all over the place. If you make a little mistake with a car like this sort of speed, you're going to have a really big accident. When you're racing the Buffalo that we had, when you make a little mistake, you might get away with it. You're more likely to get away with it. These little mistakes are punishable with a big, big crash. Oh, no. Like that, for example. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to get out of the way. I'm in the middle of the road. No. You stupid game physics. Why would you do that? It's just once the little touch has started, it's just fling car at scenery, and you're a passenger. You're an absolute. And again, in real racing, sure, it happens. There are those sorts of crashes, but yeah, once it happens like that, you are just done for. Oh well. Guess we've got a recovery drive. We're not winning. We are not winning this race. I forgot the bloody camera is dopey and doesn't let us save stuff. Forgot about that annoying restriction. I don't know why there's the weird restrictions on the camera in the army base. Nope, that's not going to work. It's too close to the army base apparently. Oh, through the gap. It's fun when you've not got any cars. Oh, that's not fun. No. Wait, we're flying a 787B. That's not normal, but it works, I guess. I'll take flying a 787B. Try and stick the car to the road through here. Just about made it work. Nope, we're still not allowed to change camera angles. That's really annoying. It's really annoying. There's a spun McLaren. We'll get past that. There's another spun. Oh, there's a parked car. Impressive parking up there. The ETR1. Ninetales has plummeted back as well. Who knows what's been going on up at the front. There has been some misfortunes, I feel, for many. Right. No more misfortunes. No more misfortunes for this, I don't think. I hope not, anyway. No more misfortunes for this race. Maybe the full-on race cars weren't the safest idea, but it's what we've got. Leaders aren't too far away. Maybe I should have stuck it to like 4 laps if we're racing supercars here, because they are much, much faster. Bloody hell. I will say, when you're running on your own, when you're essentially hot lapping, which is what we're doing here, these supercars are fantastic. Like, a lot of these corners are very close, if not flat out, and that is good fun to, you know, drive them around. The levels of grip from these are impressive. It's a good time trial. I get the sign of a good circuit. Fun to drive around on your own. Fun to race around. This ticks those boxes. Even if GTA 5 is trying its best to upset the racing. I think Ninetales is to the inside. Not quite sure. Where did it go? Okay, he's fallen back. Oh God! Just get oversteer. And the G don't want that. Don't want oversteer. There's a flying car behind me. This is it. This is it. The final lap, our final chance to try and make up some positions. I don't know where we're going to be able to make up any positions around here. Maybe. Oh, there's a big old fight at the front. Alright, we flew through the chicane and the leaders did not. So we've got massive run coming onto this back section. It's going to get busy here because we've got the slipstream pull on the Lexus. It's going to get very busy. I'm going to try to duck underneath. Oh, green car around. No! We could have gone anywhere. We picked the lane to try and avoid it. And that basically sums up today's GTA 5ing. Oh, such a shame. We were right in it. And that could literally have spun any which way. I didn't know whether it was going to come down the road or stay where it was. We were stuck in... You know, we're committed to having to go a way, and unfortunately did not work out for us. We pinged the wall. We get away with it, pinging the wall. Stinty was a lot more up on the side there. We may... I'm not quite close enough for some slipstream there, annoyingly. Stinty's just flying down this back straight. Oh, throw it around this corner. Yeah, when you string the corners together and you're on your own, this is a great fun track. A little bit of oversteer. I mean, actually, the lead pack is not all that far away somehow. They've not... escapade in the way that I expected them to. Don't put a wheel on the grass. You're a muppet for doing that in a race car. Oh, I'm playing this stupidly dangerous. Kind of figured we got to go for it now. There's no real other options for us here other than to just throw the car at the course. What have we got to lose here? Oh, we've got the slipstream. We're in the fight, but don't balls it up like we did last time. We ballsed it up earlier in the lap. This time, let's not balls it up on this run to the finish line here. Unfortunately, everyone's got slipstream from another car up ahead. They're going to go side by side. My hope is they're going to go side by side and be slow through there. Ah, I'm not going to get a run. We're close to getting a run. It won't be enough. Well driven. That's a great track. That is a great track. We were just horrendously unlucky. We were horrendously unlucky in all of that. Almost got back into the fray. Couldn't quite do it. Ninetales gets fastest lap, 2:08.3. Presumably on the final time around. We end up in a 5th place. I wasn't quite close enough to be able to make the most of any positions, if we like, for that run to the line. Sadly, that's the way it goes. Sometimes the Mazdas were the way to go. The Mazdas were the way to go. ETR1 takes a second, which is a good finish for it. But yeah, the highest placed Tyrus was 8th.